Hello everyone! This is the Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. Today we continue working with the pattern for the garments with the dropped shoulders. Have a look at the sketch once again. I've showed you how to make the pattern very thoroughly. Today I'm going to tack the mock-up and try it on. I want you to have a close look at the way it fits me. Here is the pattern which we made in the previous videos. When I try the mock-up on, I'll talk to you about the garments which can be made on the basis of this pattern. Anyway, first I need to tack the mock-up. When I do it, I'll try it on. I want you to have a look at the way the mock-up fits me. You know that it's not hard to make such patterns. I wanted to see that it's not only simple, but it also fits the body well. I don't recommend making some serious garments, dresses, coats, and so on using this technique. It's perfect for sewing simple tops or home clothing, or vacation clothes in summer. I've already tacked the center back. I'm taking the tacks in the back now. I'm taking the waist tacks on the back. Next, I'm going to tack the shoulder darts. The back is ready. I can move on to taking the front. I'll tack the chest darts next. I need to pin them first. One of the dart legs is a couple of millimeters longer than the other one. It's absolutely okay. I'm not going to stretch or gather the fabric. I'm taking it the way it is. Don't ever stretch or gather the dart legs in order to make them even. Have a look here. The difference in the dart legs is just about 2 millimeters. This is how they should be tacked. In my case, the chest darts are straight. They were drawn with a ruler. I know that the darts would fit me perfectly. If you see that these parts are baggy at the fitting, alter the darts a bit. Tack them once again, making the center part of the dart slightly round. The ends of the dart should be straight. I'm not going to do it now. I just wanted to show you how it should be done. This is a way to make a garment fit you better. I'm taking the waist tuck. How lucky I am to have a perfect square body. I drew the lines with a marker pen for you to see everything clearly. I'll be honest, this technique of working right of fabric is pretty convenient. Have a close look here. Those of you who have flat bellies can stitch the tucks to the bottoms. If you don't do it, there will be the extra extension on the belly. Be very attentive. This is very important. Next, I need to tack the sides and the shoulder seams. Do not forget to match the notches on the waistline. It doesn't matter whether you are making a garment on the basis of a basic pattern or not. The notches on the waistline have to match. What is also important is that the center front in the right and the left details should match as well. I think that the top is going to be pretty wide because I added 4 centimeters for the ease both to the front and the back. If you want the tops to fit you better, you can either add less for the ease extension or make the side seams wider. You'll understand what to do when you start working. I'm taking the shoulder seams. Due to the fact that I was working accurately, the shoulders match perfectly. That's it. I'm ready to try the mock-up on. I haven't changed anything off the camera. I'm going to see how the mock-up fits me for the first time together with you. I drew the lines with the red marker pen for you to see everything clearly. If I decide that I need to make some alterations, I'll do it after the fitting. The top is ready. I drew the center front with a marker pen instead of making a spacing seam. I put the tack top on. It's not too wide. It's true that it's not close-fitting, but it's not too wide either. Have a look at the way the bust fits me. The drop shoulders are also perfect. You can't even imagine how many different garments can be made on the basis of this pattern. Dresses, blouses, tops, dressing gowns, home clothing. In the previous videos, I showed you the making of the pattern very thoroughly. I showed you how to take the measurements, how to draw the tacks and darts, how to make the drop shoulders. I love the way the drop shoulders look like. They are also very comfortable. I drew the 2 sketches for you. The designs are very simple. They're perfect for people who are not very good at sewing. Have a look at the first one. The top of the dress is absolutely the same as the one I'm wearing now. As I've already said, you can make a round neckline instead of the V-neck. There are 2 flounces in the skirt. One should be attached on top of the other. The thing I want to pay attention to is that the skirt should be double. It should be lined, and the lining should be gathered as well for the dress to look good. Attach different flounces and ruffles. Edge the details with lace, bias bindings, or some other details. As I've already said, you can sew a lot of different garments on the basis of this pattern. I'm going to show you one more sketch. I recommend you making such simple dresses first. In one of the next videos, I'm going to show you how to make a button stand on the center front. I've already showed you how to make button stands in the garments. Watch the videos if you haven't done it yet. In the videos, I showed you the technique for working with the basic patterns. It can also be applied to the garments made on the basis of this pattern. I've already showed you the first sketch. Here it is. Let's have a look at the second one. I also recommend you making such amazing blouses with the drop shoulders. This is a turn-down collar. I've already showed you how to make them. Watch the videos on how to sew a warm dress or on how to make a Chanel-style jacket. In the videos, I showed you how to make such turn-down collars very thoroughly. Measure the neckline first, and then turn a regular collar into a turned-down one. I love this design. A placket on the center front is edged with the flounces. The turned-down collar looks amazing, and there is a ribbon seen from under it. You can make a stand collar instead of a turned-down one. You can make a flounce instead of a collar. Decorate the blouse however you want. Have a look at the three sketches, the original one and the two new ones. Use your imagination. Make flared dresses. Attach different ruffles and flounces. Combine fabrics, and so on. I showed you how to make a pattern for the garments with the drop shoulders. You can sew a lot of different garments on its basis. The fact that I showed you the top with the V-neck doesn't mean that you all need to make such tops. Change the design however you want. Use your imagination. Learn to work with lace. Make different interesting details and decorations. If you attach the flounces to the shoulders, they will look like sleeves. This is also a very useful technique. The best thing about this pattern is that you don't need to insert the sleeves. I know that a lot of people find it hard to do. I'm glad that I finally had a chance to show you this technique. That's all for today. Be different and beautiful. My name is Paukšte Irina. Subscribe to my channel, write comments, share videos, press the like and the bell buttons. I would really appreciate your support. Thank you. Goodbye.